From a tiny, dilapidated milk condensery, Elbridge Amos Stuart built one of the world's largest milk products companies. He was born in 1856 in North Carolina, one of 13 children of Quaker parents who left the South at the outbreak of the Civil War, resettling in Indiana. At 15, Stuart and an older brother went into business in Indianapolis selling produce. Traveling west, Stuart worked a number of jobs before teaming up again in 1881 to open another business, a store in El Paso, Texas. Over the next 12 years, he married, had 2 children, and assumed the entire business when his partner sold out. In 1893, he sold the store and moved his family to California. Stuart became a partner in a Los Angeles wholesale grocery firm, but in 1899, trouble broke out among the partners, and he quit the business, agreeing not to open another Los Angeles store for 5 years. He was 43. He'd spent 18 years as a merchant, and now he found himself starting over. An old acquaintance knew of a bankrupt condensed milk plant in Kent, Washington. He'd invest the capital if Stuart would run the business. Since neither knew a thing about condensing milk, they hired a Swiss inventor who did. On September 6, 1899, the Pacific Coast Condensed Milk Company opened for business, with Stuart operating as president, general manager, treasurer, secretary, and the company's entire sales department. Searching for a more marketable name, Stuart happened upon a box of cigars with a carnation on the lid. "I wanted a flower a child could easily remember," he said, so if he could not remember the brand, he could describe how the can looked. Although they had a name, there were other hurdles. Canning methods were primitive, and the product could spoil quickly, and most people just weren't familiar with condensed milk. Stuart kept pushing for quality, working for improved dairy sanitation, and seeking new canning methods. Soon, Carnation milk was selling in Washington, Oregon, and California. By 1919, Carnation had 20 U.S. plants, as well as operations in Canada, France, Germany, and Holland. Fresh milk and ice cream were added to the product line in 1926. In 1929, the company acquired a well-known cereal and flour company, Albers Brothers. In 1910, Stuart had purchased farmland near the town of Tolt, Washington. He developed it into a renowned dairy farm and research lab, and many of his purebred Holsteins set world records for milk and butter production. In 1917, the town was renamed Carnation. Marketing played an important part in Carnation's success, from the company's slogan, "Milk from Contented Cows," to its Contented Hour radio program, to its celebrity endorsements. EA stepped down from the presidency in 1932, but his involvement with Carnation continued well into his 80s. Over the years, he also helped develop downtown Seattle's business core and served on the Seattle Chamber of Commerce. And he established foundations dedicated to charitable, educational, scientific, and Christian causes. Stuart died in 1944, but Carnation continued to grow, adding products to its line, branching out into new areas, preserving the heritage of quality established by Stuart. In honoring him in 1932, the Carnation Board of Directors called him pioneer, founder, leader, and friend. A fitting tribute to E.A. Stuart.